Hey y'all. So I am working on my car and I have just about replaced all four of my wheel bearings over the course of a couple weeks. And I wanted to give you guys an idea of essentially what it sounds like. I do a lot of my own work. I'm by no means a pro, but yeah, just kind of dealing with all the different symptoms that I had with these wheel bearings. I figured it'd be worth it to give people a quick idea of what's happening with them and stuff like that. So yeah, first things first, I basically had a humming noise over the past year or so. And essentially at about like 65, 70 miles an hour, I'd start hearing a decently loud hum coming from my car. Stopped the car, jacked it up, tried to check it out, didn't notice any symptoms. The tire wasn't wobbly, nothing like that. Took it to a couple mechanic shops. Nobody noticed anything. Over the past year, I noticed that around 45, I'd also start getting that humming. Again, if I sped up about to 50 or so, it'd go away. Then once I hit 65, 70 again, it would come back. And then if I got faster, it would go away. So it was kind of just this humming that would appear, disappear. When it was colder out, I wouldn't notice it as much. But when it was hotter out, yeah, it would definitely come back. So finally, I had been hearing this. Then my car started getting a little wobbly. So when I was driving, I could kind of, feel like a do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That was kind of subtle at first. I drove probably, 100, 200 miles like that. Came back. It was a rainy day, happened to drive through some water. Very next day, then I could really feel that helicoptering, and that's when I kind of knew, okay, this is a wheel bearing. I replaced it. I went to take another test drive, and then I started hearing a different noise, and this noise was more of like a as I was going. And sure enough, I thought I had messed up my first wheel bearing. So I replaced the same one, heard the same noise, and took it to a shop and found out it was actually the passenger side wheel bearing, which I had replaced about a year ago, which is why I didn't check it. So just to show you that one, I did pull that one out. And this is the passenger side wheel bearing. And of course, it's not very bright here, but let's see what we can do. Throw some flash on. There we go. All right. So here is my passenger side wheel bearing. And something you can notice in here is it is very, very dirty on the inside, right? And sure enough, that is what's going to eventually cause these things to start to wear out. And I'll compare that to the very first wheel bearing I tried to press in, which I messed up and I used the wrong insert, so it got caught and then I couldn't get it off, so I had to press the thing back out. But if you look at this one, right, very, very clean on the inside, okay? Nothing really like that, and these two parts would be together. They'd be nice and tight, and you would not hear any noise when the thing rotates. Unfortunately, since this is a sealed one and the thing popped off, that's it, so I had to get a different wheel bearing. But difference right there on the front ones. This is actually off of that driver's side one, which started getting really bad. And that was to the point where this thing popped out nice and easily. This is still hanging in there. You can see the seal and everything's in there. It did not just like fall out once I got it. But when I took the other one off, which I already threw out, this thing was pretty much dead. So huge difference there. All right, so got those ones together. Go for another test drive, and now I started feeling a little bit of a wobble and hearing some noises from my rear tires. So sure enough, I go and check those, and these are my rear wheel bearings. So on my passenger side, I was actually hearing a little bit of like a squeaking noise, so like a squeal, 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 and then it would go away and it would kind of be fine, and then it would come back, and it was very inconsistent, right? And then on my driver's side, I was hearing a bit more of kind of like a rumbly, grindy noise and getting a tiny little bit of that helicoptering again. So I'm going to spin this around for you. And this is definitely my driver's side because I can feel how rough it is. So just by going and turning it, and once I got the tire off and everything, again, when I tried to feel it with the tire and everything on, it felt fine. I couldn't pick it up. once I got the tire, the rotor, the caliper off, and then just spun it by hand, I could very much feel it. And hopefully you can hear this. So you can kind of hear that grinding noise right there. Okay, so that's one of them. Go and check the other side. The other side wasn't as bad, but this is the one where I was getting a little bit of a squeak the more I turned it. But you're going to be able to tell when I turn it, you're not getting as much of a grind. It's more of just like a shh, just like kind of, you can tell there's contact. And if let's see if I can get the squeak to come. I guess I can't now. Oh, hold on. So here you can hear a little bit of something. So this is the other one. This one probably isn't as bad. Maybe I could have gotten by on it for a little bit, but I figured I'm doing one, may as well just do them both. Give myself the misery once, get it all done. All right, so now I want to compare that to a fresh wheel bearing. So I gave you a bit of an idea of the front one, but these are the back ones I'm about to install. Now if I go and I turn this, it's going to be a very different story. First of all, it's a lot more effort to turn it. These are SKF, but just no sound whatsoever. Just no grinding, no sound, just a nice firm turning on it. So, wanted to give you guys a quick overview of just some differences, especially some symptoms you can get from wheel bearings, because yeah, I was going back and forth on it. This was my first time doing them. This is 2013 Mazda 3. But yeah, these are some of the things you can encounter when dealing with wheel bearings. I saw a lot of videos of people driving and stuff, but wanted to kind of show you what's going on there first person, talk about my experience.